Hey guys, this is AntonGlader speaking, and today we have a speed build for you guys. It's a community pool lot build, perfectly fit for the Windenburg pool lot. I think that the original lot is called like Bath the Real, so that's where it fits, because I did fit it around with surroundings. Anyway, why did I do this pool build? I thought about making a pool for like such a long time. I think I had it in my mind for like a week. So I sketched something down on a pen and paper, because I had this idea of how I want to do certain things. So I was like, let's do this. Let's make this. So this was pure like creativity, and it was nice to feel like creativity again. Sometimes I have a builder's block, and sometimes you don't really know what to do, and don't really know what to do that is like unique and creative, so to speak. So I was really happy with this build, so I hope you guys will enjoy it. Basically it's a modern type of pool house, basically, with in the basement. You will guys will see, but the basement is basically for changing rooms. There's a sauna in there, and then there's a bar, and stuff like that, and there's like some chillaxing places just to chillax and take it easy after maybe a sauna or playing around the pool all day, something like that. So I wanted like doing an ideal pool house also that is transgender included, of course, because obviously I am a trans guy and I cannot go to bathing houses that often, or like pool houses that often, because obviously there's gendered changing rooms, and I'm not really happy about that. So that's basically, I did like the ideal. What, like, I think a lot of people would be happy with if changing room was like that, but then obviously it's probably more expensive and stuff like that. So I just made it like I just made it up how I wanted it to be, basically. But this is also a bar area, so this is like the, I don't know, like, I didn't want to make a spa because I think that I do like a lot of like complex builds with like spa and gym and pool and all of that stuff. So I thought like I will focus on the pool. Like what do you have in a pool house? So this is the changing rooms. There's 4 changing rooms. They are not gendered at all. They have normal doors, so whatever sim can go in there. And they are exactly the same. They look exactly the same. So this is what I do here when I try and fix stuff up for the toilets. Yeah, I do, like, this is like the changing room and toilet at the same time, basically. I think I've done this on a build before. I think that was before I started streaming or before I started videos. So you guys might not have seen my concepts here. But basically there is a toilet slash bathroom with a shower. There's a toilet, there's a sink, there's a mirror, and there is like a cupboard or like locker, basically. And I also put lockers outside, so that you don't have to, because you obviously lock the door when you're in the toilet, and then if someone else needs to go in there, it's probably not a good idea to have the lockers right there. But I just thought that would fit in this build. Logically, probably not the greatest idea, but at the same time, just having a toilet and a shower, like, basically, like you have at home, basically. So we have like 4 changing rooms. I don't think that there's so many sims that showers at the same time, so it wouldn't be a problem. And then of course we do a little bit of like a chillaxed area, basically. Just like with some sofas and some greenery and stuff like that. I do love those lamps, like from the fitness pack. It's like the best lamps. ever. When I do a lot of modder builds, I really do love those. So yeah, I put some lockers in the hallway there too, just so people can access it easily, you know. Also, that is a part of the pool. So basically, I put windows to the pool and from the sauna. So basically, that's it. And there's 2 levels of pool. That was my original idea of why I wanted to do this. So now I just want to try and fill space, basically. And I found out, like, man, I can have a fountain down here, like, just to make it, like, relax and natural somehow, you know, don't feel that that you are in a basement, basically, because obviously you don't have windows in this room. So let's bring the nature inside, right? So that's what I thought I'd do. I'll just, you know, I know that the fountain is basically on the floor, but that's why I put those floor tiles down. That is basically like small rocks. So it could basically be like, in my mind, it's basically like a fountain, you know, where like the rocks, it's probably have some filtering down there, so you can basically, yeah. I think way too much of how it logistically works more than like the creative aspect of it. But yeah, then I put down this one because like I remember when I was little and I had like a fountain, or like I saw a fountain like that, I instantly had to touch it, you know. I don't know why. So that's like just a cool little fountain. So this is basically like chill out area, a bar, or juice a bar. You know what you know what it is. So yeah, basically just like maybe after, I don't know, swimming a few laps or being out in the sun all day and you want to take a glass of juice, as we call it in The Sims, and stuff like that, hang out with friends a little bit maybe. So yeah, there's basically just seating area around here. But I think it turned out pretty cool. So I basically do a lot of build by rooms in this speed build for some reason. I don't know what I prefer the most, but sometimes I have a vision for a room, and then I want to go like fulfill that, you know. I kind of made it go a little bit overboard with these lamps, but I do love these lamps, and also size them down so that you can have different sizes like I did there. And now we're at the fun part. Yay. Hope you don't get like motion sickness or something like that, because I will spin around a bit pretty much here. Placing down windows. We're doing the roof later on after that. And that is one of like the most, like, that's one of the harder things I think in a modern build, is to roofs and windows. Is probably the most hardest thing you can do. So I try to reduce these angled roofs a lot, but I noticed that it wasn't the greatest thing, you know. I tried to, I was like, does this look good? This does look, but I didn't like it. I was like, man. So I think we end up doing some kind of half grass roof, although you can't get up there. But hey, it's just aesthetically easily. And then I like the little wing that I did on the roof there. It's pretty cool. And that's basically, if you press down Shift C while you do your roofs, like if you have a roof selected, just press Shift C and you will get more options for your roof, which is the best. It came with cats and dogs. They added that feature and I freaking love it. It's like, I don't think that you don't need to have cats and dogs for using it, but it's pretty neat, so to speak, to have more like roof aspects of it all. So okay, now we're done that. It's pretty like white build. has white features pretty much everywhere, but I want it to look like fresh and stuff like that. So I will change up the pools soon, I think, because obviously my first, that was also an interesting glitch where I put down the pool instead of using the, oh my god, yeah, that was kind of funny. That looked funny. But yeah, so there is like, I was like, wait a minute, how do they get out to like the lower pools? And realized that I didn't have a door from the entrance. I was like, wait a minute, let's make 4 different pools, which I think turned out great in the end. So that didn't bother me that much. And here, just, you know, having like seating area, like people can chill out, talk to each other, like, I don't know, I just want this to be like a place that you could go with your friends, chill out, have fun, play in the pool, play in the sun and stuff like that. And basically, so there's a lot of seating areas, basically, and I think it turned out pretty okay. And a lot of like greenery and stuff like that. Not overdo it, but like, you know, what would be in an actual like community lot, so to speak. Like, there's not that much greenery in a community lot. There's some, but not that much, just because the maintenance wise and stuff like that. Yeah, I think way too logical sometimes, but I do like to fit it in logical. So here we have like the upper floor where pools are too. So I had to put a fence there because I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, again, thinking too logical, but I like to think so it actually is like doable, would be doable in real life and stuff like that. So you have to bear with me with that. And here we have the struggle bus with the folded windows, whatever you want to call it. This is like a trick that I learned from Deligracy, I think. Where you basically, you know, make it as you can, you know, have kind of a glass wall, or like folded glass wall, basically. So that's basically what that is. But it takes some time. Sometimes when you haven't done it for a while, you're like, hold on a minute, how did I do this again? Like, and then I found a trick, and I was like, yes, this is how we do it. They're kind of tricky to do, but I think that if you just play around with it, you can make it work for yourself too. And I'm putting some pool essentials here. Obviously that is a great idea. I also so wanted to put like fountains running down from level 1 to level 2 of the pools, but obviously we don't really have that. So, you know, just imagine that that's a thing, you know. More greenery, more like benches and stuff like that. I don't really know what to... It's basically just filling space up here because I didn't want it to look so empty. Basically people just go here to go up there, probably to go to the pool. So there we go. So yeah, I put some glass, some windows from like level 1 to 2, which is pretty cool too. So there's a lot of glass features in this build, which makes it pretty modern. So that's what I did basically. I think I just need to like, I'm just putting down stuff so it doesn't look so bare, and just so. So out here, I did have this in mind too, when I did this build, that I wanted to make a cafe area like outside, in like the back garden or whatever you want to call it of this build. So I'm sorry for that. So I did this one, and I am pretty okay. Can I just say that I'm proud of this roof? Like, how well it just fit when I was done with it. I was like, oh my god, what in the world? Like, what happened here? Like, it's a weird freaking shape of a roof and a weird freaking shape of a room, but I freaking adored the freaking roof after a while. I was like, yes! I overcame, like, the roof today, you know? The roofing on this build is the best. And I'm sorry that I'm bragging about it, but I was just so happy about, like, yes, roofing actually working for me. Which can be a little bit tricky if you guys have played The Sims and trying to build on The Sims. Roofing is a bit tricky. It takes some time to get used to. So it's also, like, I didn't want to make too much clutter. I want some clutter, not too much. Just for this little cafe area. Like, I don't know, it remembers me of, like, a pool house that we had when I was a kid, like, or, like, we had, like the town has, and it's completely different today. It's like they have rebuilt it and stuff, but I remember, like, you know, going to the little cafe or little shop where you could buy, like, you could buy both foods, like, you know, fries and stuff like that, and you could also, like, buy candy and stuff like that too, which you did when you were a kid, when you were allowed, like, on a Saturday maybe, going to the pool. It was pretty cool. I love freaking water in general. Like, I love pools, I love water and stuff like that, so it makes me a little bit sad that I don't have the courage to actually go to a pool myself. But hey, that will change in due time, so this is why I say it's fit for Windenburg, is because I basically extended the deck. So outside of the building is basically looking like the rest of the world. So it's like a part of a deck. So I just put that down there so that it actually looks okay, you know? Oh, I'm sorry for the Johns. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I do record the speed build really early in the morning right now, so I'm sorry. But yeah, so basically just making the back garden, like, yoga mats for, like, pretending that they, you know, sun, using the sun. And then also, I thought of this idea for so long, like, do you remember, like, the watchtowers and stuff like that usually, like, pool guards have, like, so that they, like, check so that everyone doesn't, like, someone doesn't drown. I kind of did a thing with, like, hidden objects and some random objects, and made myself my own little pool guard area, basically. So that's what we're doing here. If you guys are like, what in the world are you doing? Like, why are you putting planks like that? Because obviously I could probably have done just some pillars and then a floor on top of that, but because we used the, like, second medium walls, like the second one, I really thought that was too high, you know, so I really wanted to make it so that they could overlook everything, basically. I don't know, I just thought that was a cheeky little thing you could do, so please steal it if you want to, that's totally fine. But yeah, I thought that was a great idea. Anyway, what are we doing more? I think that we are at the end pretty much. But I thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you have enjoyed the speed build. If you have any requests of, like, oh, can you do this or that, please tell me. Like, seriously, I am happy to just do new stuff on the channel. So let's just put some pieces for, like, the community pool aspect of it. But I will leave you guys with the screenshots, and I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. 2 freaking subs till we hit 50 when I record this. So thank you guys so much for your support. You're freaking amazing. But do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys!